Hello and welcome back. Don't ask why we're both sat on. I think this is the Jungle's Card, but I've actually got name tags off, so I can't actually see. But hello, Callum, in some very fancy looking armour. I've still got my lovely armour. Right, we're in this room for a reason. Because the last two videos we've been in the Halloween texture pack. And I do not want to see that Jungle's Card. Oh my life. He literally just like squatted in front of me. That was really weird. Anyway, I haven't seen what my bedroom looks like in the normal texture pack, and I'm nervous. So I thought, you know what? I'd do my first reaction on camera. I know it's nighttime, so I should probably asleep. Oh yeah. Also, I've kept up the Halloween decorations. I can't be bothered to get rid of them. I got rid of all of the torches on the bottom floors, and I've added loads more lanterns, like of these like mangrove ones. Right, let's walk in. Oh. Oh, it actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, the what are these called? The pitcher plants and the sunflowers look a bit strange. I mean, this piglin face always looked a bit strange. The weeping vines actually look all right. Oh, actually, yeah, it's probably a good idea. We could probably do with smashing some of these up, getting rid of them. The skulk on the walls looks a bit like I've been infested. The jack-o'-lanterns look okay. It could look worse. It could look worse, to be fair. The lodestones in the floor don't look as cool. They had faces on in the texture pack. But the carpet looks horrible. That needs changing back. I think even my balcony one. Just because in the texture pack this was like white, like the brown was, so I changed colours. Yeah, could look all right, but oh god, I've got to get rid of all this after today, and that includes all of this as well. Do you know, I should employ a maid, really, shouldn't I? Oh, we should probably sleep, I've just thought, because where we're going is quite dark. But yeah, we're doing so. I'm excited for this one. We've got a big new project. And do you know, I knew you were going to come and sleep in my bed. To be fair, Callum doesn't have a bedroom. So do you know what? Maybe, because over there in that like back cornered room, I've got plans for that room. Dave's room is it's like the room right next to, like, if you look to the left, that's what I've got to the left of me, and that's what I've got to the right. It's like two completely different things. I've only just realised Happy's decorated for Halloween. I'll have to have a look what he's done afterwards. Anyway, we've got a very busy schedule, and do you know what? These weeping vines might actually come in handy because we're built. Okay, we're building in a pit. And I can't remember the last time I built in a pit. I remember I did that one chorus fruit game, and I built that in a pit. To be fair, we're doing another game in a pit today that's about chorus fruit, so maybe it's okay. But yeah, we're building quite local, just because I realised that I need to start building on this platform more because there's too much extra space. But yeah, this is the pit, okay? And I would like it, should I even bother saying it? But the game bothered. The game bothered. The game fit in perfectly here. So there was no way on earth I weren't going to build it here. Like there was some other spots. There was a spot over there, but the problem is because I'm using chorus through, I had to fill in all of this excess like ground underneath because otherwise you'd teleport like into the wall. So I had to like fill in all of it. So I couldn't build it like on the edge of my platform. So I thought, you know what? Like we build it here and luckily it fitted nicely. Anyway, we're building out of endstone bricks. Probably did not shock anyone by the by the fact that the majority of the chest is endstone bricks. So this is going to go around the entire perimeter, including where I've put this really badly placed ladder. So this is a game some of you might have seen before. Okay, so if any of you watched my rating game series, go and watch it. It's a good series. Basically, we played. What game did we play recently? We played Risky. That was it. And I set myself the challenge of trying to rebuild Risky. And I did a game where like there was loads of colourful platforms and you had to make your way from one side to the other by like progressing. So say you all started on the red platforms, then once you teleported to an orange one, you move along, and then the yellow one, the green one, etc. And it was a good game. but there was a few problems. The first problem was you could teleport outside of the game, which wasn't very handy. Another problem was that because all of the colourful platforms were next to each other, you could just kind of jump across them to kind of try and like get to the end, which of course is not the spirit of the game. And another problem was if you fell down, you had to like climb some ladders which weren't even close and like get back up. So I thought, "Do you know what? I'm going to remaster that game. So this is going to, I don't have a name, but it's basically going to be like version 2.0 of that. So for this one, it's basically going to be the same game. So you're all going to start. There's going to be lots of different colourful rooms, which are going to have different coloured platforms. They're going to go in like a rainbow order. And then you're all going to start on the red platforms. And then you're going to take turns eating chorus fruit to basically try and get into the room next door. So say like if you're on the red room, you want to then try and get to the orange room. And then if you move along like a room, you then get to decide if you want to have another chorus fruit and try and progress again, or if you want to basically stay put, because the rule is if you land back in a previous room, you've moved backwards. So sometimes it might be better to just not like move on and to basically just try and like stay in the same room. And then basically once you go to the very end, there's going to be, in the old game it was a cookie. You had to grab a cookie. In this one, I'm going to do it as just like a dispenser with a firework. Basically, first one to just press the button wins because I'm boring. And then basically, like whoever does that first just wins. So it's a very simple game. There was mechanics I had ideas for this game. Like one of them was because I realised that with the rooms, like if you weren't in the end room, there'd be no way to get out. So I had the idea of like putting pistons that push blocks up so you could get out. The only thing is I really don't want any redstone in this game, just because you could teleport into the redstone room. Oh, and Callum's gone in creative. But yeah, but I realised that you could teleport into the redstone room. So I was like, do you know what? We're just going to do it so this game's redstone free. So there's going to be literally no redstone whatsoever. I might maybe, if I get tempted towards the end, add in the fancy like mechanic with the pistons. But to be honest, I think that like we could just have a ladder and just say like only make your way out the ladder if like you've got to the end. So like I think that's fair enough. So this is obviously a big game, so we're not going to probably be able to get most of this done today, but my aim goal is I just want to get like the pit decorated and then like next time we can like I can show you some of like the rooms that there's going to be. The floor is going to be, I've just realised I didn't put any of this in the chest. So I always forget something. But yeah, the floor is going to be black concrete because because white is going to be the colour of the end. The floor, Callum, we can just do it like on the row, like the same row as that bottom row of endstone bricks, because I've worked it out and I don't think... This is like famous last words. I don't think you'll teleport on top of the game. Okay, this might be famous last words, but let me just think about this. So, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, you should be fine. I've also ran out of endstone bricks on that side wall, but you get the point. It's kind of like all of that. Let me just double check actually, because I'm a little bit paranoid now that I've made this very bold claim that that you're going to be able to not get teleport. So the platforms are going to be 3 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, you won't be able to teleport on top. Okay, I'm not going to lie. When I was digging out my pit, I kind of eyeballed it. So I'm kind of glad that that this works out. Right, let's decide which side do I want the entrance on. I think the entrance would make more sense from the other side, just because if I'm coming at it from my house, of course I want to get there quickly. So let's take some of these colours and let's just go and start. I can't believe I just fell in the pit. But let's just go and start marking some of these rooms. So as I said, everyone is going to start in the red room. So the red room is going to be this very front room here. these platforms are going to be 3 blocks high, and then they're going to go 3 across in this direction, but then they're only going to be 2 thick. Okay, too thick. So they're going to go like this. So they're this high. Then there's going to be a gap of 1, and then there's going to be another platform which is going to go here like this. And then this one is then going to go. If I've worked this out nicely, which apparently I haven't. Oh, it's because I've done this tower wrong. Okay, this tower's meant to go. I was worried then. I was looking at my towers, thinking, why does these like not line up? But it's because this one's meant to go here. So this will all just go like with the other red. So this will be like, so you can start on any one of these platforms. It literally does not matter which one of these you start on. So these, there's going to be 3 rows of these. So they'll basically be like 3 rows of every color. So these red ones here. And then the rule is, if you teleport back onto like another color that you're already on. So say if I was in the red room and I ate a chorus fruit and I landed on another red platform, you're allowed another go. So it's not like that's going to be the end of your go. It's just kind of like, you know, like you didn't progress, so I'll allow you another go. But you don't have to take it. You could, if you wanted to, just say nope. You can take your another go, and you can put it somewhere painful. But hopefully, no one is going to say that to me, because that would be very nice. So, right, let's go and go. I've ran out of colours. Let me go back to my very far away ladder. I really did this on the wrong side, didn't I? Right, so I need red, orange. Let's just grab like 2 stacks of every colour. I think that'll be fine. So, right. Oh, yeah, and this, you might have noticed, you might be thinking, wait, you can't count because I've left such a big gap around the outside, and that's true. But all of this is going to be endstone bricks again. So it will be nicely linked up. So don't think that my maths was bad, even though it is bad. But like, we're not going to talk about that. So yeah, so all of this is just going to be endstone bricks, and then we're going to put glass panes on top to kind of make a barrier. But the colours are actually going to kind of go like up the wall and then poke out the top. And then we're going to put some lanterns over the top. So it will look hopefully pretty cool once that's done. So right, so I think these red platforms are nearly finished. So this red one just needs to go like this. Hopefully I've bought enough coloured concrete. I assumed I would have enough, like 2 stacks of each. But of course, like, you know, I'm known for getting like my dimensions wrong and like not packing enough stuff. So hopefully this is okay. Oh, I might need a little bit more of every color now that like I'm thinking about it. So these are all the red ones. So these are going to be the ones that you'll all start on. In terms of the order that you go in, it doesn't really matter because like it's all random, but this will kind of be like the red one. And then the orange ones are going to start literally next door. So they're going to go like across like this. So I guess let's kind of mark where each of these are going to go. And then I can kind of start building them up. I think that's kind of like a smart way. So there's going to be 3 rows of orange ones. So these ones will go like that. And then there's going to be 3 rows of yellow ones, which are going to go like this. And then it will go 3 rows of the lime green ones. So we're basically going in like a rainbow effect, if that makes any sense. Has someone just tried throwing a snowball? Oh, hello, Cam. It's okay. I think we could, like, I know it's got dark, but I had to set it to peaceful because the game over there has a magma cube spawner, and otherwise we'll just we'll get bombarded by magma cubes. So this one is then going to go light blue. I don't know if you want to start like maybe building some of these columns up, Callum. If you're bored, I wouldn't blame you because it's a big pit. So these ones are going to go light blue. And then dark blue will go here. Hopefully this is going to line up. So it should go dark blue like this. Have I done too many dark blue? I haven't. Good. Right. This is where I'm getting worried because I've just realised that this might line up. So purple ones are then going to go here. And then the final colour... Oh, this might actually line up nicely because it's not going to go right against the wall because there's going to be a white platform at the end where the dispenser is going to go. And then these ones are going to have magenta on. And then hopefully this lines up. It does, because then here I can have my big white platform row. So you can kind of see what I mean by like this is how the game looks. So you can kind of see that like it's lots of the same color, like again and again and again. But like, say if you land on a red room, you could then progress to the orange room, and then if you land on an orange one, you might decide, oh, I want to go try and get to the yellow room, and then etc. etc. And then like, because what we noticed with the other version was that there was some times where people could be really far behind and then they'd just catch up like really fast. So I'm kind of hoping that's going to happen here. And then the rule is if you land on the black floor, that's just your end of your go. So you're not out, you don't lose any points or anything. It basically just means that you're not allowed to have another go until it's like your natural go, if that makes sense. But yeah, since we are basically just like replacing a load of the same colors over and over and over again, and also it is very dark, I will speed up and then because I've just realized I've ran out of magenta concrete. So yeah, so I'm going to speed up until everything is done, and then we can start maybe having a little bit of a test to go, possibly. Right, so we've been very, very good, and we've actually got all this done. I want to show you the row of colours from the top because they actually look really nice. So this is what, because I was worried that how this would look, but look at that! It's just like a big row of colourful blocks. So like you'll all start on the red ones, and then you'll work your way down the colours until you get to magenta. And then once you get to the magenta, it's literally just you need to try and land on that white platform in order to set off the dispenser. And speaking of dispensers, let me do this. And then I'll show you the last. Oh, I need glass. Oh, one other thing I've always forget is glass. I don't know why I always forget my glass, but you know. So, right, dispenser will go there. That will get filled up with fireworks. I was thinking about doing rainbow ones and making some where they all explode into every colour, because all of the platforms are rainbow. Do I have something I can just make into a button? Do I have anything at all? Is there anything I can steal? Anything I can just nick for now and then replace a little bit later? Here we go. There's a stone button here. Right, remind me to replace this because I won't remember. So right, this will just go. We'll put it on the wall. Makes it look a little bit more obvious. So then that button will go there. And so that will be what your end goal is. And then the colours are very simply. So all you do is you line up with whatever colour it is. So for example, this one is right after the other magenta one. We're going to dig this down, and then we're literally just going to do a magenta stripe, which is going to come up here. Of course, this will be the same with every other colour as well. And then this is going to go across, so it will go to here, and then it's just going to go up by a few blocks like that. Actually, we could probably go up one further, and then this is going to make like a little fancy shape, just because that's going to make like the shape of something we could put a lantern on. Just because I realised how dark the game is. And then this is, have I got enough magenta concrete? If not, I'm sure there'll be a creative god somewhere who can give me some. So yeah, then this. I had just about enough to build up, but I don't have enough to finish that off. And I think that needs to be one back column, I believe. Or have I done my one wrong? I've done my one wrong, because this is meant to go here. Oh, and I forgot one block. So yeah, so we just need to do that basically with every color. So this one is the purple one. So this one we're then just going to do as purple, just because I realized that it was a very bland looking game and I really wanted it to be a lot more colorful than what it was. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to add like loads of colorful stripes just to try and make this look a little bit more colorful. So that'll be the purple one. And then literally it will just go along the line until we get to the end. And then for the windows, Callum, can you pass me just like a stack of magenta concrete, please? Just because you're in creative mode and since you're there. Thank you. Also, can I have some glass? Sorry, I'm just like, I should prepare more, shouldn't I, with my resources? It's okay, because I want to show you how the other windows all look, just because they look really cool. Thank you. So, right, this is going to go just across like this. Please don't fall in. Oh, oh no. I love doing that. Just like speed building across until like eventually you fall in. There's a really cool thing you can do, and I really want to make a mini game out of it. Let's see if I can do it. Where like you go like this, and then like you do this. It makes me laugh a bit. Like I've tried a few times to do a game out of it, but it just doesn't work. So maybe I can't believe I just done that. But yeah, so ignore this big like magenta strip that just goes down here. This is my bad. Let's see if I can do it again because that was quite cool. So I'll tell you what. Let's build out of a material I can break really fast. So let's try it with the endstone bricks, and then you can just do this. Oh look! Oh! So I don't know how you keep going, but you can do that for ages. Like you can literally go like miles doing that, and it's really fun. So at some point in the future, expect that. But yeah, so this is then just going to go like this. So this will make like a little archway. And then on the floor, from the oh, actually, this needs to be magenta as well. I've just realised. So this will then just go like magenta. So it kind of like make like a big square, if that makes sense. And then all of this middle part, we're then just going to fill in with glass, and then that's it. Like that's how every single window will be. Because I realised that that this was probably a bit too easy to build, and I don't think I've got enough glass here. But you can kind of get the point where like you basically just got to try and get to the end, and like these windows basically mean that you can't jump from space to space, and then it will be thank you, and then like yeah, so we can just fill. Do you know what, Kat? I've just had a fantastic idea. Let me just do that. There we go. I think that was to be fair, like usually like I pack like everything that I need, and today I've just like forgotten like everything that I'm going to need. And why have I put that? Have I got a silk touch tool? I think my hoe has silk touch on it. Here we go. But yeah, so this is how the window goes. And then literally it's going to do the same with the purple one, with the blue one, the light blue one, you name it, it's going to do it. And then the last thing that I want to do before we go today is I want to make some lanterns. So I've got some iron blocks here. I don't have a crafting table. Oh, God, and I don't have any wood. Is there a crafting table I could nick? I love how I'm just like nicking everything. No, is there? Have I not got a crafting? That's like the one thing. Have I got no wood? Got nothing? Oh, there's a warp tree here. Oh, could I nick like a block just to make? I'm literally just griefing my own world here. Here we go. Oh, there's a big pit. Oh no. Right, let's just nick this. Oh, yeah. Well, that would have been a lot easier, wouldn't it? Rather than I only need like one lantern, Callum, but thank you very much anyway. Is this 64? Right, thank you for distributing that. Very lovely. I guess I might as well repair this. But yeah, let me just show you how these lanterns will go, and then I promise I'll leave you all be. Because I've realised that this video could go on and on and on and on and on. So yeah, so this is just going to go with these lanterns just underneath these blocks, just because I realised how dull this looks. And then also, actually, I've just thought, wow, right, let me just break my way through here. Yeah, I could do like one in the middle as well. I could do like one there, and then do one on the purple one, and then just carry on this until we're happy with it. There we go. Oh, well done, Callum. But yeah, you get the point. So you can see how all the different colours will be, and then there will be some glowstone. I'll spread the glowstone out before we play this. But we got so much done. We can actually play this next time. So next episode, I should probably make like a little path. I need to make like some actual what's called like ladders on the inside for you to get out. But like, let's just do like one here and one there. There we go. So now you can actually get up there. But yeah, so next time I'll think of a name. We'll get like all of the windows done and stuff, and I'll spread loads more glowstone. And then next time we can play this, and hopefully this is going to be a lot better than the original. To be fair, the original was all right, so I'm looking forward to this. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and we will see you all at some point.